just something I feel like I want to put out into the universe, because even if nobody hears it, it's just me being real, And I need to cut the crap out. I've talked about the stress and worry and trauma and all the things that I've been trying to cope with. Falling into the fucking bottle, drinking. I just want to say, put it out in the universe, and to all those that I've annoyed or pissed off or whatever the hell, because of my fucking drunken stupidity when I fucking drink, I feel so fucking stupid every time, pretty much. I feel so embarrassed and ashamed for that weakness. For having to, for reaching out for something like that as a coping mechanism. And I've got lots and lots of excuses and reasons why I fall into drinking. But at the end of the day, there's got to be better ways of dealing with stress and trauma and insecurities and all this other bullshit. I feel so fucking stupid about it, I'm really not like one of these people that just drinks and like, woo, and then, hey, fuck you, I fucking do what I want. I'm cool, Joe Cool over here. No, man. I feel so goddamn embarrassed and so fucking stupid. And a lot of the bullshit, crappy situations, and just being dumb. I don't need to be fucking altering my state of consciousness. I'm at my fucking best when I am sober. For the longer period of time I'm sober, the better off I am, And I seem to get to these points where I think what it is, I get stressed out, and I get filled with all the worries and doubts and, fears of the what ifs and the unknown. And just fed up, frustrated, freaked out by just all the shit that's stressing me out, and by, feel like I'm getting kind of, gaslit and having my head fucked with. I'll be honest, that's a real deal. I'm not making that shit up, but it's no way to deal with it, I fall into it because it's like I'm more able to, it's kind of like doing shadow work, I guess, or in a sense, or maybe I don't know, maybe it's avoiding, because sometimes I'll be sober for a while and I get so fucking despondent. I don't even feel like I can get a word out to express what I'm feeling, or if I could, like, I could talk forever without accomplishing anything, I guess, it just, sometimes I feel like I need a reset because I feel just the stress and worry and things weigh on me so heavily, and the loneliness of, not really having a whole lot of supportive, positive influences in my life, really, that I get. And just all the crazy stuff going on in the world in general. World's gone mad, it seems, and I get so fucking, like, overwhelmed by it that I feel frozen, you know? Like, and to the point where I don't even feel like I can get the words out to vent my frustration and and all the crap going on, and I feel frozen. I just want to shut myself up in a fucking room. Like, if I'm being honest, man, if I had a house somewhere, man, there's a good chance that I would, you know, hopefully have property to be further away from the other people out in the world. I would just fucking grow my garden in a fucking backyard and sit out and watch the fucking birds and stock up as much groceries as possible and not want to fucking go out into the world anymore. I'd be almost fucking Howard Hughes or something, or, like fucking Ambrose from, the Monk show or whatever, right? But I'm trying to go out there in the world and face it, but and I've done it, I do it for a while, and I push myself to do it, and then I get to this point where it's like frustrations or negative things happening around me, and all the weird stuff going on becomes so fucking overwhelming that I just don't feel like I can fucking deal anymore. And sometimes it gets so bad that I almost, like, yeah, I feel agoraphobic. Like, I don't even want to get up and get dressed some days. Some days the stress and anxiety is so fucking bad that I don't even want to leave the room. I don't even want to heat up food. Sometimes I'll go days without eating, or with hardly eating anything, because I'm just feeling so fucking overwhelmed. And I feel like, a lack of love and empathy towards me, like, in a lot of ways, and I feel so often I feel like I'm just surrounded by, like, darkness, That's the clearest way to say it. Like, I'm abandoned by all the people that, loved and trusted the most, and betrayed by people that And I get that, like, my coping mechanism, fucking alcohol, is a damn big part of the reason why people don't fucking like me. Because I can get annoying, and I don't know, it's just, there's something weird about alcohol, you know? It's like everywhere, and you'll see certain groups of people go out drinking, having a good time, and getting along with people, but I'm just like, everywhere I go, I feel like I'm an outsider. And some other guy could get drunk and be even like way more obnoxious and everything, and everybody's like nice and real good buddies to him, but they don't fucking like me, you know? And but there's a reason I try to stay away from other substances, although I've slipped up here and there, but not often. I don't know, there's a song, you know? Goddamn the pusher. People walking around with tombstones in their eyes. Pusher don't care, child, if you live or if you die, you know? And I feel like there's really been like some dark, like, spiritual forces involved with a lot of that stuff, or maybe I've just had so much fucking strange experience and so much like trauma and pent up stuff that when I get into, whether it be drinking or, you know, anything else, it's like deep. I get, you know, it's like shadow work, you know, but I don't know. I need to then I have so much to, then I could go on forever, dude. And sometimes when I'm sober for a while, I get to where, when things aren't going well, and I get so despondent and fucking freaked out by my environment that I don't even have it in me anymore to even want to speak a word. One of the things that really gets me is I feel like when I go out places, you know, it's like most people aren't like people used to be. And you kind of feel alone in the world now. You feel alone in a crowded room because most people aren't real anymore. They're just like, you know, disingenuous, or they're frustrated and angry too, and they're taking it out on others, or whatever, you know. And it's just, I don't know. And you get the, like, you know, oh, how are you doing? Oh, I'm fine. How are you? Have a nice day, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I find myself having to even, you know, be fake to, well, I honestly mean it, you know, I'm not trying to be disingenuous, but I'm just saying, you know, it's just kind of like almost robotic the way that people go throughout their day. You can't be real with anyone, and they don't like you if you be real, and they don't want to get real, and, you know, like, nobody wants to say, oh, how are you doing today, and have somebody come up, you know, when they ask and be like, I'm terrible, I just lost everything, you know, I fucking feel so frustrated and freaked out right now, you know. Let me tell you all about it. Like, people don't want, you know, to hear the truth. And it makes it hard to really have any kind of real relationships with anyone, whether it be friendship or you know, a relationship with a woman or whatever, you know. And because most people's, you know, it's just like, oh, I'm doing fine, how are you? Oh, did you see the football game? Oh yeah, you know, go Packers or whatever, right? And, oh yeah, woo. Did you watch Dancing with the Stars? Oh, cool, right? You know. You know, it's all this, like, kind of empty, you know, oh, how about that weather, you know, kind of stuff, you know. It's just like, and people are all battling their own demons inside, you know. So that's my issue, you know. I've been struggling and battling my own demons. Everybody else is, a whole lot of other people are doing it too, and it's just, although many seem to be embracing their demons more than battling them, you know, I don't know. It seems like it. I don't know, it's just weird. I feel like I'm dealing with actors everywhere, you know what I mean? Like I'm in the freaking Truman Show and everybody's an actor and they're just playing a role, and that's kind of like what we're, the lot we're cast in life, is to be fake. To put on false personas and or to, you know, to fake it till you make it or something kind of thing. I don't know. I guess I can't blame. I don't know. I'm not happy that I got fucking socked in the face by some dude, or, you know, like, it kind of pisses me off and, like, really, if I'm being honest, hurt my feelings. And I just felt fucking embarrassed, you know, that I would even be in such a state of being so fucked up that I wasn't even hardly aware of where I was or where my surroundings. I was just fucking out of it. And I let myself, you know, in some ways I let my compassion get me into trouble sometimes. Or my, I don't know, just desire to try to be nice to someone, you know, because I don't know, I can't hardly, I find it hard to deal with people, especially, you know, when it's something that's frustrating. It just makes me want to, you know, if I'm having a few beers or something and somebody's coming around and frustrating the shit out of me, all of a sudden I'm having a fucking fifth of whiskey instead, you know, or I'm having fucking dozens of beers or something, you know, because I just fucking stressed out by the shit. And I gotta keep putting on this. I don't know what the fuck is. But I feel fucking stupid. I feel embarrassed when I drink, and even people that have been, you know, jerks to me and done things that weren't right and so on, you know, I'm willing to own up to the reality that if I was more consistently a better person and not putting myself in situations that I otherwise wouldn't put myself in, because of some fucking drug in a bottle, then wouldn't have been in those situations. Probably most of the people don't like me either because I'm too real. In some instances, they hate that, or because I've blurted stupid shit out when I'm drunk because I wasn't even fucking consciously aware of my damn self, right? Or who knows, I think I get misunderstood a lot, for one thing, like people misunderstanding my intentions or the meaning of whatever I was trying to say. And everybody has preconceived notions. Many of those preconceived notions that people have are not based in, necessarily in reality, but just in kind of like the tendency to generalize things. And, a lot of people believe, in general, like most people, you get into a conversation about, whatever topic of history or politics or religion or, whatever. Everybody's got their firm notions about what's what, whether or not they have the information or the arguments to back it up or not, or, and even if they do, they might not even care to get into it. Anyways, I'm just sorry for the times I played the fool because of fucking alcohol. I slipped into anything else I'm trying to use as coping mechanism or whatever to deal with my own fucking insecurities and traumas and grief and loneliness and so on and so forth. Everybody's got the shit they're dealing with. So the people of the world, the God, to the empty void that is my YouTube channel. I'm just saying. I do my best to forgive others for their transgressions. I'm not perfect. And I'm really own up to my own fucking stupidity. For that, I'm sorry. Many times I've let people down. Or been an annoying pain in the ass or something because of it. or just had some kind of mental freaking freak out or something, because I was in some lower state of consciousness because of the fucking booze, or that I'm sorry. Alright.